We are midweek. Hey, Jay Henry, how are you, bud?
What's going on, my brother?
Just some midweek, getting some stuff done. It's been a
Shenanigans.
hectic day, but ready to put on a show here. I got some good tweets, and you got a funny one coming up. I'm trying to look for something as before we talk about this. I have
All right.
some info on that the topic. So anyway, we got 13 slides. We'll get through them, and we have somebody in the chat. Emily Smith says hello
That,
there. Welcome
that's
to
my
the show.
fiance. I told her to watch.
Welcome to the show. All right, so here we go. Let's get it going. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. So first slide is from me, okay, and it's I think I speak for all 40-year-old men. Glover made us proud as shit. So what do you think about Glover's performance? I mean, he lost, but what do you think about it?
Listen, man, the guy's 42 years old, but man, that was one of, if not one of the best championship fights I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it surpassed John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson as the best MMA. As the best light heavyweight MMA fight ever. Because I mean those 5 rounds had everything that you could ask for in a fight.
It really
MMA
did.
fight. You know, because Jones and Gustafsson had some wrestling, didn't really have any BJJ. It's kind of a stand-up job. Great fight, don't get me wrong, but that like my fiance will tell you as soon as Yuri submitted him, I was running through the house. Oh my God, he submitted it because it was something you did not expect. You didn't expect Yuri to submit Glover, man. But yeah, Glover, give him his rematch. Give him a rematch.
Yeah, and that even being said, like he took the punishment so well. I don't mind a rematch. Like usually, if a 42-year-old guy loses to a guy like that, I'm like, hey, please don't we don't need to run that back. But I'm all for running that back. I can't believe how well Jury defended on the ground because
that was crazy.
I thought for sure if Glover got him down, that it was going to be a wrap. You know what I mean?
I did too.
He got him down a bunch, and
he
couldn't submit him. So really, my hat's off to both of them. But being over 40, I thought that was my tweet. Like, this is pretty ridiculous for a 40-year-old.
Right, and I put out a tweet, man, because every fight, just because of Yuri's fighting style, everyone's like, yeah, he looks beatable. There's only one problem: no one can beat him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And on the ground, that was the biggest surprise of the fight because I mean, Glover had him in some tough spots, man. Glover was 30 seconds away from winning that fight.
Right, and he really. Here it is. I found it. I mean, Jury's right because Jury really said he didn't fight well. I hope you see. I hope it's because Glover was fighting so well, but Yuri was mad at his performance, and I could see why. He was expecting to smoke this guy, and I bet Glover's also disappointed because he thought when he had him down, he'd finish him, right? So they're both probably not happy with the performance, but great fight. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Now, what are you going to pick here? We got Rob J Specs here is talking about Lamborghini versus Ferrari. What are you going with?
I'm a Lambo guy.
Well, you're a Lambo guy, huh?
I mean, straight up, I'm a Lambo guy. I don't anymore. M's dad's a racer, and we always go up to Portland International Raceway during the summers, and they always got Lambos up there, and I'm like a giddy little schoolgirl.
Now, I think I'm a Lambo guy too, but that Ferrari looks real nice in that picture. That one looks slick to me. So I guess I'd have to see both, which one I would choose. Because I bet you I'd take that Ferrari over some Lambos. But that Lambo looks pretty dope too, the white one. So
I can't see. I can see. All I see is the front of the Lambo, which I like the black matte. I would choose that anyway. I want to get a black matte wrap on my car.
No, but that's the Ferrari.
Oh, that is the Ferrari?
Yeah, the black is the Ferrari. That's why I'm saying that Ferrari looks slick.
Yeah, I'm still going to pick the Lambo, though. Just because I'm a Lambo guy.
Fair enough. Next up, we got from Azim MMA 2. It's a picture of Leon. I don't think people realize how easily Leon is going to make it look against Kamar. I'm going to disagree with Azim. I have Usman taking him up, just manhandling Leon. But what do you got?
I think it's going to be a competitive fight. Don't get me wrong, because Leon, I mean, he's such a technical fighter. He's, you know, it's gonna, like I said about the Santos fight, and I told everybody this weekend, like the line does not match how this fight's going to go. I think the Edwards Usman fight is going to be very competitive, but I still think Usman gets it done.
Right. Yeah. So I got Usman as well. And easy. It's definitely not going to look easy for Leon.
No.
It's not going to be easy. Next, this is from Fraser from Martin Hamilton MMA. Fraser liked it. Usually intrigued to see how this fight goes. The slick technical fighter against the wild man. Got a fancy gun, but Bam Bam sure does make it interesting. So I love Derek Lewis, and Bam Bam is pretty much younger Derek Lewis. So I and the way he beat Derek Lewis was, made me a fan of Bam Bam. Issue is Gon danced around Lewis. I think Gon could dance. I lost you, Henry. He's coming back. I think Gon could dance around Bam Bam as well. But I would. So my brain, or if I have to bet, I would bet on Gon. But my heart and my fandom, all day for Bam Bam. I would love to see Bam Bam knock him out, but I don't think it happens. But I'd love to see it.
I mean, I was all on the Gon train up until the Francis fight, because I'm a huge Francis is one of my favorite fighters, but I've been on that Gon train saying that he was going to be a champion in 2021, which he did become. It was an interim champion, but I mean, I don't think there's any. The only person I think that maybe can be Gon outside of Francis Ngannou is Stipe or John Jones, but outside of that, Bam Bam's got cinder blocks for hands, so I'm not gonna.
He's got a puncher's chance.
Always,
and he's also just really tough as well.
Yeah, Bam Bam. I love Bam Bam. I'd love to party with that dude.
Right? He looks like a fun dude. And not fun like Connor, where he might attack you. It's like Bam Bam just wants to have fun,
Yeah.
So we got Rush Hour MMA. He just says good, but police have confirmed they're taking no further action regarding Julius Francis' KO incident after speaking to all parties involved and reviewing. So if you didn't see this, it was all on Twitter. It was in England at the O2 Arena, I think, and these guys were like mid-20s were looking to fight, and there was a security guy, big guy, and he's waiting. And he was an ex-pro boxer that fought Mike Tyson, and the dude walks up to him with his hand up to him, and the dude, the security guard just knocks him cold, like cold cocks him. Now I watched it a few times to make sure the guy does raise his hand to him, and I wouldn't raise my hand to somebody that big, let alone a former like champion boxer. Don't do that, right? So I'm glad the cops were. I'm glad the guy wasn't seriously hurt, because Francis has to be careful. He could kill a man with one shot. You know what I mean?
100%, man.
And then
that guy was taunting the crowd. He was punching at the crowd like he was trying to hit people.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. Like if he came at him, he was already in a defensive mode. Everybody was in a defensive mode because the guy was trying to hit him. That was self-defense. His hands were coming up like he was about to do something, and he had already done enough to the crowd, trying to attack. He threw punches at the crowd. Yeah, he's not at fault. But yeah, dude, that was a one-hitter quitter, dude.
It was awesome.
It
was awesome.
Every bit of that.
It was awesome. And like as a fight fan, even if it's a street fight, as nobody gets really hurt, like I feel like pretty good. Like nobody got really hurt, but like Julius Francis should be careful though, because again, you don't even a street fight, you don't want to kill somebody,
And I don't condone that shit afterwards, but it still was awesome.
Yep. All right, we got from Funk Saucer, we got Kev Jiu-Jitsu. So Kev is saying second weight cut in a row, but his boss orders Domino's for everybody. I'm over here just chugging water all night. So his boss has gotten them pizzas, and poor Kev can't eat them because he's weight cutting.
Oh man.
And I mean, it is Domino's. So I mean, I'm not super high, but it's nice the boss did that for you, Kev. But you can't eat it, so you can smell it.
Right. Yeah. I've seen like on videos, fighters doing weight cuts, and a few days before they're just rubbing it in. I don't think they should do that though. That could be depressing.
Yeah, for real. All right, so Jay, here we are. This is it. So this is a hand dancing video that Jay put up, and it's a dude doing some karate. Obviously, I don't have the video, but you could find it on Jay's timeline. And Jay's cracking up. Jay, explain it a little bit, and then I want to talk about my hand dancing, but you can explain it.
Okay, so Cody Merrow, the producer for Anakin Florian, that I'm friends with on Twitter, along with Kenny Florian. I guess Cody's on his way to go to see Kenny Florian in North Carolina to do some jujitsu.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to find a funny gift to put on there, and then I came across this jewel. Man, this is probably one of the funniest. It's not really the hand dancing. I think it's the butt scratch at the end.
Okay.
Can you see? Will it play? It
No,
won't
I
play,
won't play.
will it?
I won't play on it.
Ah.
I'd have to clip the video, and then we'd have to put on a separate thing. So, yeah. So sorry
All
about
right.
that.
Well, if you go into GIFs and type BJJ funny, that should pop up. Watch it. Tell
Or
me
they
that's
can
not
go to
the
your
best GIF ever.
Twitter. They can go to your
Oh,
Twitter.
yeah, it's probably down there though. I tweet too much.
Yeah. Hang on. I want to see here for a second. I'm trying to get us. I forgot to put us on Twitter for the show, so I just went to thing to fix that real quick, Jay. But anyway, I'm going to show you this, Jay.
All right.
So during the first part of the pandemic, I started hand dancing. So I had a YouTube channel called The Hand Dancer, and I would just dance to like with just a hand. So the funny part of the story is I ended up going on Jim Rome, right? And I go on and explain it to him, and he gets like real crazy. Let's see if I can show it to you. Oh, can you not see
Like
it?
the actual Jim Rome?
Yeah, I
Oh,
call in and they put me on the show. Let me see if I can take off my background real quick so I could show it to you. Hang on one second.
You'll have to send that to me.
Yeah, I was gonna send it in thing. There's actually 2 clips. Let me just take my background off here. Hang on. Okay. All right. Ready? So check this out. If you could see this. Ready? Yeah, you see him, right? See Jim Rome? All right, ready? Let me play it.
Let's go to New Jersey. Dave in New Jersey. Hey, Dave, what's up? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, Jim?
Good. How about you, Dave?
Pretty good. So in the morning, I wake up and I take care of my 9-year-old. My wife goes to work. I work from home, and then I start something new. So what I started is called hand dancing. Created a YouTube channel. This is drug-free, alcohol-free, Jim.
All right, so exactly what is hand dancing?
So basically, it's like an alter ego. I get on the YouTube, and the hand goes wild to song. So it's anything from Tupac to Van Halen. I actually put it on your Twitter to check it out, but it's getting through.
I hear you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. And what you gotta do is get that thing off my Twitter.
He said that, get that off my Twitter.
Yeah, he was making fun of it, but then like just like you sent me today, like I'm telling you, like I've seen hand dancing afterwards. Like I've seen it, and people send it to me like, "Yo, what about this?" And I'm like, "Yo, I had created that, you know, like I already did that." So I'm gonna find that. I haven't been on the channel in a while, that YouTube channel, but I'm gonna find it and send it to you. I'm gonna show you that I did it first. Okay, Jay?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got from Funk Saucer again, Chandler, Ryan Cole, MMA. Well, we didn't get the win, but at least I'm a role model for all. At least I'm a role model for all dad bods around the world. So Chandler, Ryan Cole is the guy with the belly there, and
Right.
he's doing some stuff. I mean, I can't show you that clip either. I don't have the clip, but like, I mean, I thought it was Bam Bam at first.
What promotion is he fighting in?
I don't know what that is. It looks like a decent ring though. Toyo tires up there. Like, it looks like a UFC ring, but was it on the Contender? I don't know. I don't know what it was.
No, Contender Series hasn't popped up yet. Where's he from? Well, Funky Scouser put it up. I wonder if it's Cage Warriors.
I don't know, but he does like a cartwheel kick almost, and it's like, whoa, bro! I didn't know you could do that. You know,
Like big dude, Curtis. What's his name?
Is it not Chris Curtis? Oh, no.
Yeah, Chris Curtis, the big heavyweight, the one who did the spinning wheel kick, knocked it out.
Yeah.
And then he does the dance and hits the splits.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like him. All right, next up, this is from you,
man.
Jay Henry, through Legion Hoops. So I know this dude will have trouble sleeping tonight. He's got the Boston Celtics 2022 World Champ tattoo. I hope that's not real. Because
It is.
why would he? I mean, why would you do that before it's over?
Fans do crazy shit, man. You know, I'm sure that's probably not the worst tattoo out there. You know,
I mean,
people
it's not even the nicest tattoo. Like, there's no green
it's a
on it.
banner. It looks exactly like the Boston Celtics banners that they
You gotta
put
have
up
some
in
green.
the
You gotta have some green in a
yeah.
Boston or a Celtic like tattoo. He should have it filled in with green if they win.
Yeah, he should. He might not have had enough money, or maybe his friend did it. You know what I
After,
mean?
if they lose though, he should get that off my Twitter, like Jim Rome said. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's got room down there at the bottom. Like I said, he could put little small bold letters down there, runner up,
Or psych, you know, or you know,
not.
Not. Whoa. Next up, we got from my man Killer Hippie, we got Sean Brady. Sean Brady, he's tweeting to Dustin. Seems like you're having a hard time getting a fight, bud. August 20th, I'm available if you want to move up to welterweight. That's very nice of Sean to invite Dustin up. That's very nice.
Yeah, I know Dustin. You know, like you said, he's wanting a fight in July at welterweight. I do not like that Sean Brady matchup at all. I don't like many. I mean, Dustin Poirier. I mean, he's built to be a lightweight. I just don't see him having success against grapplers at welterweight.
Yeah,
some
he's
big
also
boys, and Sean Brady is a thick beast, dude.
And he's probably a little too short for welterweight. I feel like you got to be 6 foot. Like,
well, so is Kobe Covington. Those guys are only like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, but Kobe is just a special wrestler. I mean, he's a way better wrestler than Dustin Poirier. Like his Dustin. I mean, Kobe doesn't do much more than wrestling. I mean, he throws some sloppy hands when he can, but like he does, his specialty allows him to stay at that weight. You know, if he could go down, Kobe would be even better if he was actually at 55. Anyway,
yeah.
Next up we got
Big Hog,
the one and simply Big Hog. He says, "Build your own gym." So I guess and this is a video again. I wish I could have. If I had time today, I would have clipped all these videos, Jay. But I don't have time today. But
right.
Big Hog, I guess maybe he's getting tired of his gym. I know he hates when people are in his gym. But build your own gym. What do you do to work out, Jay? You do it?
No, yeah, I got a workout room here at work. When the pandemic hit, a lot of the gyms closed.
Yeah.
So once all of those closed, we've got like a workout room, weight room here where I work. So I'll just either come in early in the morning or after I get off work. It's more than likely in the mornings now, because a couple days a week I'll come there, but a couple days a week I'll run.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome that you have that at work. Actually, that's probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Next up, we got. All right. So, yay or nay? We got Pain and Gain. This is with The Rock. He's doing lots of cocaine. And his girl is.
I love that movie.
And Mark Wahlberg and the guy from The Night Before, the black guy, and so I started watching this movie by accident when I first saw it on TV. I'm like, dude, Mark Wahlberg, The Rock. How come I never heard of this movie? And it's a true story. Yeah, and it's so ridiculous. I love it too, by the way. But it's so ridiculous. Like they try to kill that dude. They can't kill him. It's comical how hard they try to kill him, and they run his head over, and they can't kill the dude. But the dude is such an asshole. Nobody's looking for him when they had him kidnapped. You know, like nobody's looking for him. You know, and then he's flipping the Rock by telling the Rock about like God and stuff, and the Rock's all crossed up now, and this is a true story. Like this is totally absurd.
100% is.
They live in his house. Mark Wahlberg moves into the guy's house. Like what, you don't think this is gonna end like badly for you? Like it's a ridiculous true story, but it's a pretty good movie.
I think this is The Rock's best performance to date. Still, he's so awesome in this movie as a coke addict. But it is I read into it. It's 100% a true story.
Yeah.
I think to the T. I mean, they I was going to say fantasize. They made it look more dramatic than it probably was. But, amazing story. Mark Wahlberg's amazing in it. Anthony Mackie's is amazing in it. And like I said, this is The Rock's best performance. Him playing.
And the guy, who's the guy who plays the detective at the end? He's good. The old dude, like he's retired. He don't take the case.
Ed Harris.
Yeah, Ed Harris. He's good too.
He's looking old in that movie, dude.
Yeah, he is old.
The Rock.
Yeah. So anyway, me and Jay both say yay to that, right? We like that.
100%. Yeah.
It is an
Michael
odd
Bay gets a
movie,
bad
though.
rap, man. Michael Bay gets a bad rap, but I'm a Michael Bay fan.
Did Michael Bay put that movie on?
He did.
Wow. And there's nothing exploding though. They don't have a lot of explosions. I like when the Rockets tries to rob the bank or whatever. He gets to the wedding and he's got the dye pack all over him and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
that's funny.
He got
That's
shot in
good
the
stuff,
foot.
man.
Shot in the foot.
Yeah.
In the water. Man, that's funny. All right, next up, we're almost to the end here. I messed up. I just put it on Twitter now. Like I totally screwed up. Sorry, Twitter people. Because what happens, Jay, with StreamYard when you get to doing your thing, if you put it to YouTube, then you could just YouTube. Then you can view it on YouTube. Then you have that preview thing, right? The preview of it. Then you could share the preview. But if you have Twitch and Twitter clicked, it won't let you just show the YouTube. So I only clicked the YouTube early in the day, and then I switch it over to all three. But I didn't click save when I switched it over, so I screwed up. So Twitter people will have to look back. I think we just got somebody else in the room, but they probably are like, "Oh, damn!" Like So, hey, sorry, people. Anyway, we got Brandon the mechanic, Catino. He's from Sayreville, New Jersey, which is close to where I grew up. And he's fighting this. I guess that's Friday, right? The 18th. Friday the 18th, or is it? Is the 18th June 18th Friday?
Because today is what, the 14th? No, that's gonna be.
Today's the 15th. 16th is Thursday. Saturday.
Saturday.
So it's Saturday. He's fighting in Delaware. I'm going to be in Delaware actually the following week. But he's fighting. He's a kickboxer. It's called Gut Check Championship Series. He's fighting Anthony Dill. And I have some mechanic gear. I'm not wearing it today, but I have some Brandon the mechanic. Very active on Twitter. He DMs me back. We're Twitter buds. He's fighting.
I haven't seen any of his posts in a long time. That's weird. Because I used to see his posts all the time.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything from him in a really, really long time. Oh, maybe unfollow me.
Well, this is on there now because I just this is his pinned tweet. I just saw it, so I put it up. I feel like I don't see a lot of people's tweets anymore. Though. I don't know. Like I don't know. I see the ones I need to see, but anyway, he's fighting. Contact him for tickets. Go to his Twitter if anybody's from around Delaware. If I was down there, I would go. I'm going to be there next week. But he's fighting kickboxer. I think his record's pretty decent too, Brandon. And you cannot check him out. He's a good Twitter guy. Next up, we got Gary Goodridge. Ready for this, Jay?
Yeah.
Chase your dreams, not people. What do you think, Jay?
It depends on what her ass looks like.
yes, Jay.
Okay, no. I had to think of something funny to say on that. No, I say it every week. It's the same thing. Love Gary. Awesome dude.
That's it.
Don't piss him off still.
Yeah, exactly. Don't piss him off. For real. He looks mean. So that's all we have today, Jay. What are we this fight weekend? Who's fighting this weekend again?
Dude, it's a great card this weekend, man.
Yeah.
UFC Austin. You got Calvin Kattar and Josh Emmett are fighting in the main event. It's weird because the opening prelim, Kyle Dawkins is fighting in the opening prelim.
I saw that.
I think I tweeted that. I mean, he just fought in the co-main event against Kevin Holland, who's actually on the main card.
And Kevin Holland is a couple down too, right? On there, like he's like
he's like middle of the main card.
Because we got J-Lo versus Cerrone.
Yeah, you get your Lozon versus Cerrone in the co-main event, which I still don't even think it should.
Yeah, like I feel like Holland should be the co-main event. Hey, we got Azim Ali here. Great.
Well, you got Adrian Yanez fighting in the main event of the prelims.
On the prelims.
He's not even on the main card. Yanez should be on the main card now.
Right. Like you got to think like J-Lo and Cerrone. I guess this is just like a tip to the cowboy cap of Cerrone to be the co-main event. But I mean, you got Holland on there. You got Adrian Yazni. Say his name.
Yanez.
And then you got Kyle Dawkins on the opening prelim. Yeah, I mean, it's a stacked free card. I'm glad we're getting a couple good cards in a row.
We got 10 straight weeks of fights, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And
So
in a couple of weeks, we got UFC 276 coming up, which is also a good card.
is that the fight weekend where the Booger Beer guys going? Is that the international fight weekend or no?
Yeah, that's Cannonier and Adesanya, which
Yeah.
I think Max and Alex 3 should be the main event.
Which one is it? Max versus Volk.
3, yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be good.
I was considering. I even because I had that week off, so I was looking up tickets. I know Anik says he's still going to give me tickets, but I think it's just a little too soon. I think I'm gonna go later this year.
Yeah.
But I have like that next week off, so I was looking at tickets and even thinking about going down to Vegas. Vegas for it because I haven't. As big as a fan I am and lifelong fan, I've never been to a live UFC fight, not even a fight night.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to I think 4 in my years, and the last one was Masvidal Diaz. But now I'm old. I mean, back in the day, I went to like 31 and 32 maybe. Tito Ortiz when he buried what's his name? Who's dead now? Tito Ortiz buried him. He it's like on the tip of my tongue.
That had to have been like early 2000s, right?
Yeah, 2002. It was 2001, 2002. Evan Tanner. I didn't have to look it up. I did it myself. He buried Evan Tanner, who's dead now, by the way. And that was UFC. Let's see what it was. I think it's. I always forget. I look. A couple of my buddies saved the ticket stubs, which are really, really cool. That we have those in. So we got. It was UFC 30, and then I think I went to 31 as well with Chuck fought on that. I think I can't remember, but Evan Tanner UFC 30 I was at, and that was a slam. That was a slam finish. He slammed Evan Tanner on his head, and that was it. So I've been to I think three in Atlantic City. And it was not allowed in Vegas when they were throwing in Atlantic City. It was not allowed back then. So we got to see some. We were young. We were 21, 22. So we were acting. It's pretty foggy, but
But yeah, the card this weekend is amazing. It should be a badass card because it's not at the Apex. They're fighting in Austin, Texas, live crowd. So yeah, it's going to be nuts.
Yeah, and Emmett and Cater's a banger because they're both, Cater puts on some good fights, man. I really like him, and I like Emmett too. He looks like he's got.
Emmett can thump, dude.
Does he have
Emmett can fucking. He may be the strongest guy, pound for pound, in the featherweight division. He is so big for the weight class. But Cater looked amazing against Dukaze. I think he took that year off. I think he needed to take that year off after that beating from Max. But they're saying whoever wins this fight might be up for a title fight. But if Cater wins and Max wins, well, Volk's going to get an immediate rematch. But I still think Cater needs like one more. Emmett, maybe, because I think he'll be on like a 3-fight win streak, which I still question that Jeremy Stevens fight with the illegal elbow. That was so illegal.
Yeah.
So,
all right, well, hey, I might do another one maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know. We'll see if we get enough tweets up. But thanks for coming on again, Jay.
Absolutely, brother.
Jay.
And you asked me first this time. I appreciate it.
That's right, Jay. I did. So, all right, Jay. I'll see you next time.
All right.
See you. All right, everybody.